Alright, hey guys, this is me, Shawn, everybody's favorite resident of Neocord, and I figured I'm gonna make a little video about how to make a wiki box like the ones that I upload on the server, because, some people ask me that, and I feel like I want, to help everyone out, and, I explained it many times before, but I feel like the best way to demonstrate on how to do it is by, doing it visually. So first of all, what you want to do is, what works for me is I like to take from pre-existing wiki boxes. So I'm going to be doing a 2008 one based on that 2008 Trump mod. You know the one. So I guess I'll just take it from this one here. Yeah, and actually, we can just use this one. So what you want to do here is copy and paste, or just copy all that, and then I'll just yeah, we could do this name, our president needs us. You can name it whatever you want. So first of all, what I use is the mock elections wiki. I posted the link, and then what you can do is you can either press here and create a page, or just search it up here. Then you have this, so you paste, and then I like to use the show preview thing. So we're just gonna take off Bernie Sanders here. So do that, and now you got two. So first of all, you want to get the information. So I took a screenshot here, and I have the data up here. So here's the canon results of the election. So I'm just gonna copy and paste this data. Now you can make it up if you want. You'll have to do some math though to determine exactly how much, like, how many electoral votes they get, or more so the popular vote, like what percentage and so on and so forth. Let's see here, 404 and 134. And there is the votes. Alright, so since it's a two-way race, it's not really that difficult to transcribe all this stuff. Let me just add that there. So next up is determining how the map. So I use YAPS, or I don't know really how to pronounce that personally, but this shows me, especially if you're not basing it off of anything, like how many electoral votes you get, and more specifically what the map should look like. I use old YAPS because I use Opera, and it's not compatible with the new kind of, you know what I mean? Like, it just doesn't work for whatever reason. So you just kind of mess around and see what works until you get the desired map. Let's see here. Since I'm trying to get to 104. Yeah, that should work. So now you got your little map here, and everything should line up with, there it is. So then what you want to do for the wiki boxes themselves. So I like to take them from Wikipedia, so because it has all the correct EV counts and whatnot. So you just need a second. You click on the little symbol here, the eye. You click again, and then you press save as, and then save it. And then you go into a program called Inkscape, and then you open this, and now you can do a few things in here. So you can click a bit, and then you can rename the candidates down here. Yeah, you have this, which can change the colors. So you click this, and then you click this, the Inkscape, or the little color taker, and then you can change the state color. You can mess with the colors here. I generally prefer kind of more desaturated colors because they look, better with the style, and they, they're easier on the eyes. Or if you want, you can take from here, but since it uses the default colors, I can just well, actually, I'm going to take them from here. So you can copy and paste the colors for consistency, you can do whatever you want. It's your wikibox after all, and it's your prerogative. And then you color, put the colors in. And I'm gonna get rid of this, and then rename this. And then yeah, now you can kind of go wild. So instead of doing it individually, if you just press shift and then click, you can select more at a time, and it's pretty useful. But it is a little sometimes you don't want to click the actual numbers, because then you can change the color of that, and that's kind of annoying. If you hold control and use the scroll bar, you can scroll in, so you can get the New England states up here. Then you do this, and then boom, the colors are changed just like that. And then do the same for the other candidate, in this case McCain. Oops, well, that's okay. And then give them this color. And then just make sure to confirm about, how it's supposed to look. So in this case, oh, I did not give him Georgia. Well, that's my bad. And I did not give him Kentucky. Don't know what I'm doing there. Ah, shit. Alright. Yeah, so, you just gotta make sure you don't want there to be any errors. And I say that, and every time I upload one of those boxes, there's always an error with them. So, but if you're better than me, then you won't have those errors, and you don't have to feel embarrassed about it. So, right, looks good. Let me just get Hawaii there. Alright. So then, what you want to do now is save it. You can give it any name. I'll just give it the name that I gave for my other one. So now what you want to do is, since you've downloaded it as an SVG, you want to turn it into a PNG. So there's a site called SVG to PNG, and you upload that. And then you go to the site, or the page called upload file, which is right here. And then you choose the file. First you want to download it, and then you upload that. Oh, whoops, I did not mean to do that. Alright, I did not download it to there. Alright, that's my bad. So now that's just on the wiki now. I'm just gonna do that. Alright, yeah, it's okay. Alright, and then you rename this to 08. Now you've got your map, and you do the same. You have to name it that, but I'm just going to keep this photo up just for simplicity's sake, because I'm not done this one yet. And you can be the stand-in for McCain, Christie. Yeah, so and then you want to change the colors around, so it uses the hex code for it, so just keep that in mind. It should be kind of a pretty straightforward from here on out, but I'll just keep doing it just to be safe. And you want to swap around the colors, especially when you're, doing like, the incumbent loses in this case, so it would be Trump, Obama, and McCain, Palin. Gotta get rid of the third party here. Alright, so you look at it and it's looking better. So then, now the final thing, then I guess I should point out for the base is finding photos. I like to use Getty Images for my photos. But you can use like any source. It's not really like a requirement. And also here's a little cheat that you can use. So like take this photo for example. Now it has the watermark. Now you can use this and there's no issues with it, but like say there's like a more kind of like a portrait which has more of your candidate's face, like this for example. This is covering it, and there are like sites you can use to remove it, but instead you can just press copy image and then move it here and then there and then resize it, and yeah, you can do it like that. So that's a little cheat. Generally, you also want to resize your images. This image sizes that I use up here is 148 by 200, but it like automatically resizes it, so it's not too big of a deal. And yeah, so there's also this custom stuff. I took this thing, the title from GLID. The code is this. I might post it in the chat if anybody's interested, but it's you write the small and then the title and then that again and then the name of the candidate. And also, just so you know, since it uses hyperlinks, I just wrote Z. You could put anything there, but you just want it to be kind of consistent, since you're not supposed to be clicking on any of this, since it's not linking to like an actual page. It's just to simulate that. But you can write Z, you can write any letter, just as long as it has like a page on the wiki, like you see, and then there's all these things up there, all the different pages. And as for the flag next to the state name, we have this thing, so like the brackets, flag, New Jersey, and actually, if you write, add another bracket here, you can write different years for different, like, if a certain like flag has gone through, like Minnesota, for example. If you want to use the old Minnesota flag, you write the year that it was instated, and then yeah, you can get the old Minnesota flag, and it's really good for historical, like pages if you want that extra historical flair to it, and you don't want to embarrass yourself, because I've made that mistake a few times. But yeah, that's basically the gist of it, and everything from there. There's this down here. You color that to be the correct one and make sure everything's correct. I'll probably finish this one up a little bit later, but I think that is basically the gist of how to make a wiki box. I use this wiki, but I think you can use really anything. You can use, and this is also pretty applicable to Wikipedia, but you can't really upload images on Wikipedia, so this is better just for the custom images and stuff. So yeah, I hope this was a sufficient explanation. I kind of just yapped a bit, but yeah, hopefully this works for you, and you're able to make really nice looking wiki boxes, because it's not really that hard in my opinion. So yeah, thank you.